The GP notes you were after.
Good man.
Now, how come I feel like a new, good man?
Tough guy, me.
That is the last time you dragged me out on a drinking session.
Told you, lightweight.
Lightweight? I don't remember you drinking any whiskey bombs.
So, living the dream, are we?
I did try to get away, but you know what it's like with those two? You get caught up in like a weird time vortex.
No, it's fine. I know I can never compete with the likes of Big Mac. No.
I'll make it up to you.
Doc, just in case you thought I regretted anything I said in the pub last night, I want you to know that my sponsorship drive is about to hit Holby like a tsunami.
Why's that then?
I have decided to run a marathon.
Right, this is Niall, 28. He's been involved in an RTC. He's driving about 60 miles an hour. Swear to avoid oncoming car racing towards him.
We heard.
He's got a dislocated right shoulder, fractured right tib, fib, abdominal bruising. His GCS was 14, now 15. His BP is 120 systolic. His SATs are 97.
Hannah.
I'm right here. Okay, this is his wife, Hannah, 2-year-old son, Owen. There's a good chance she's got a fractured wrist, but she's been too concerned with hubby. We're going to have a job keeping her away. Okay.
Come on, paediatric specialist. Right, take
Right, let's get him over on 3, please. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, hello, Niall. My name's Sam. I'm a doctor here at the ED. We're going to take good care of you, okay?
Just go with him, go. He needs you more than me. It's gonna be okay, right? Trust me.
Okay, well, there's no tenderness. You've got a full range of movement, so the neck's okay. Prepare some sutures.
Hey, we are cranky today, so our mummy's just there. Hey?
That's a bit of a cough he's got, isn't it?
He's had it for a while. The GP says it's a viral infection.
Oh, okay. Well, he's a little bit hot. Okay, well, Lloyd, let's start with 120 ml of paracetamol and then dip his urine. Judging by his volume, nothing too serious, I hope.
I'd better go and check on my husband.
Hannah, your hand.
I'll be back in a minute, okay?
That hurts. You sure you know what you're doing? Don't you worry about what I'm doing. That car you ran off the road had a family in it. I'll be United fans as it goes, with a little 2-year-old boy in the back. You okay? Well, I hope so. What's happening?
His cold's got worse. Should never have taken him to the match.
Right. You'll need a C-spine X-ray before we can remove the collar. You dislocated your shoulder, and you may have a fracture to your leg. Again, we'll need X-rays to confirm.
Thank you. Thank you so much. For a minute there, I thought... Oh, I don't know what I thought.
Hey, look at me. It's okay. Everything's all right. Listen, go call your dad. All right? You know how he worries. I'll be out of this bed as soon as I can.
We'll get you an X-ray, and we'll sort out getting Owen over to you, okay? We'll try and find cubicles next to each other, kind of like a deluxe family suite.
If it was her lying here, I'd be far worse. I mean, I'd go to pieces, me.
We're going to get you in for an X-ray, okay?
Then what?
And then, once you're back, we'll work on reducing the dislocation in your shoulder. And don't worry, we'll give you enough sedation to have you seen rapids.
You mean you'll knock me out?
As good as.
No, I don't want that. Right, what else can you do?
Ooh, well, we can give you gas and air and move it slowly back into place, but I have to warn you, it can be very uncomfortable.
I don't mind. Right, I can't just leave her to it. She needs me. They need me.
Okay.
Hey, monkey.
Look who's perked up. The wonders of paracetamol.
Hey, Mummy's here.
Can you take him from here? Go on, Owen. I'll see you in a bit. Now, his urine's a bit cloudy. It's okay. It's quite common. It could be just an infection. Not to worry. We're going to send it off anyway.
Okay, they're just sending the X-rays over now, so I'm going to stitch that cut up, all right?
Listen, I'm sorry I went over the top like that before.
Don't worry about it.
It's just 2 minutes before we were all singing Wheels on the Bus. It's like your worst nightmare, isn't it?
Okay, sharp scratch.
And again.
I'm always saying to Niall, how lucky can two people be? Something's bound to happen.
Such is life, arbitrary, unfair, and inconsistent.
You should see him on a bad day.
Oh, well, it's true. Take my mum. Never had a day off sick in her life. About a year ago, she had a mole tested. Skin melanoma, stage 3.
I'm sorry.
Makes you count your blessings. I'd just about given up on love by the time I met Niall. I mean, what are the chances of meeting your perfect soulmate and it working out?
Slim, I'd say. Very slim.
All right, okay. All set?
Yeah. He's just been telling me how they met. So it was a dad's pub.
Yeah. I just went for a job on the off chance. My mum used to do his accounts before we left. Oh, and she just opened the door.
Time stood still.
Oh, you're not far off.
Fireworks, eh?
Well, something went off in my brain for sure.
Well, keep breathing on that gas and air. It's pretty good.
Oh, I think it's lovely. Carry on.
I was just off a coach from Dundee. And I can't believe she'd even looked once at me.
Really?
Yeah, I was in a bad place. I mean, I had no one. Mum just died. Dad was long gone. We just stood there together like idiots staring at each other.
What was she wearing?
Orange, jumper, black jeans,
Okay, well done. Well done.
We moved in the next week. We haven't spent a night apart.
And the rest is history.
Okay, good job. Keep breathing and get you sorted out of the sling. I'll go find your family.
Thanks.
Bye. I've been told my daughter and her family are through here. Anna McCrimmon. Just had a car accident.
All right. Could you take this gentleman through to CDU for me?
Niall McCrimmon is just getting his leg in a cast. Then can you move him next to his wife?
Just in case they combust from separation anxiety.
Oh, come on, Dylan. Love knows no boundaries.
Yes, that's right. Hand conquers all, especially the age barrier.
Oh, ouch.
What, just because she's older?
No, because the concept of perfect true love is baloney, isn't it? It's straight out of Shott's Miscellany, book of cliché.
You're very funny. I want one of you for Christmas.
Trust me, he's a gift that just keeps on giving.
What's that?
Dylan. You think he's cute?
Well, speaking of gifts, can I interest in anyone in any of these? All proceeds go to the kids' ward.
Who made them?
I did. I usually sell them at fairs and stuff, but, you know, it's in a good cause.
That's amazing. Isn't that amazing, Dylan? It's your colour, isn't it?
Oh, I'm allergic to wool.
Don't take it personal. He's like that with everyone. Stone.
It's okay.
There's one thing that gets him talking, though.
Yes, that's it.
The Duracell bunny.
This little fella, life and soul.
Okay, so I've spoken to the orthopedic surgeons, and it's as we thought. Leg needs to be sorted out in theatre.
Don't you worry about a thing. I'll look after Owen. Your gran is going to be in seventh heaven.
Isn't she just?
Okay, you've been very lucky. This is just a bad sprain. So keep it in the sling. You'll need regular pain relief.
Hey, there you go. There you go. Have you ever been told he's got haziness of the eyes?
No. What does it mean?
Could be something or nothing. Do you know what? On second thoughts, I would like to run a few X-rays.
X-rays? What for?
Just to be on the safe side. You know, now he's in a cooperative mood, we don't want any nasty surprises. You can go with him if you like. I'm gonna go and set that up.
Won't be a moment.
Tom, if you're thinking what I think you are, then it's very rare.
Well, I'm sincerely hoping I'm wrong.
Also, mind telling me what's going on?
The X-rays, they'll be key, I suppose.
Yeah. Linda, can can you get someone else to do the obs? I need a neck, chest and pelvis x-ray on Irma Crimin ASAP.
What about Salty? Yeah, so did I. What's going on?
Look, corneal clouding, croupy cough, slight wrist tilt. On their own, they don't mean much, but put together are all symptoms of Morquio syndrome.
Well, what's Morquio syndrome?
It's a metabolic disorder. It manifests itself as
Yeah, but Tom, you're not a specialist.
No, but I saw it on my peds rotation in Birmingham with Professor Gorman.
And that's meant to mean something to me.
He's pretty eminent.
Look, anyway, I'm sure I'll be able to tell by looking at the x-rays. I'm going to give him a call.
Oh.
No, yes, they're still here. No, I haven't told them yet. Well, I can ask one of the specialists if you prefer. Oh, okay. Thanks, Professor Gorman. Bye.
Any news?
Well, not quite yet.
How much longer till we're out of it? It's just my wife's not very well, and I need to arrange something.
We're going as fast as we can.
Is there anything wrong with Owen?
I'll come and see you as soon as I can. I promise, okay? Yeah, got that. Yeah, I appreciate you getting back so quickly. Thanks. Obviously, we need to send bloods off, but looking at these, he says it's pretty conclusive. This is typical to Morquio's. Hypoplasia of the odontoid process, skull thicker than normal, J-shaped celoturcica, vertebrae abnormally formed.
And there's no treatment?
No, none.
So, why has no one spotted this earlier?
Well, it can be pretty subtle till they reach this stage.
So, what do we do now?
We need to talk to them.
And how much do we tell them when they ask?
What? Is there something I'm not getting?
Well, in every case of Morquio's that I've seen so far, the parents were related.
What are you planning on saying?
As much as I know.
This is a complex genetic disease. It needs to be handled by a metabolic specialist. We're not qualified to answer all their questions.
We'll answer what we can as sensitively as we can. If this was my kid, I'd want to know
You're
as soon
getting
as...
in too deep. This is pretty heavy stuff.
Too deep? Why? Because it would make our life harder.
That's not what I meant. Look, you're just going to bounce in there and announce they're all from the same family.
No, of course not.
Okay, at ease, children. Do you know what? I'm just going to leave you to it. Okay? Okay.
Oh.
I called you, but,
Oh, thank you. It's my lunch.
You're even quicker than Ziggy, and that's saying something. My dog.
Oh, right. Yes, I've got a dog. Not quick, though. Positively turned off by the smell of grass at the moment.
What is it like?
Toast.
Maybe we should get them together. Tie some toast to Ziggy's tail.
Yes, maybe.
So sorry. I know it's a shock, but I thought you'd want to know as soon as possible.
We are going to transfer you to a specialist in the field to be able to answer all your questions.
Why him? I mean, is this just bad luck? Can this happen to anyone?
Well, like I said, it's a genetic condition.
So he got it from one of us?
Well, yes. Possibly.
Possibly? What do you mean? What? Is there something you're not telling us? Because if it's one of us...
It's likely you're both carriers.
Both of us? But you said it was very rare, didn't you?
Yeah.
This is crazy. I mean, what are the chances of both of us carrying the same gene? You don't mean...
Well...
Oh, my God. You think we could somehow be related?
I am not at liberty to give you that information.
Where is she?
I don't know where she is.
Well,
I'm serious, I don't know where she is.
So, will I see you later?
Yes. I'll see you later.
Hold on. That's not fair.
I just don't believe it. We agreed.
They wanted to know. They pushed me. I'm not going to lie.
Backfired, did it?
You should have seen their faces. They had no idea.
Are you sure about that? People lie, don't they? Patients sometimes lie. Patients quite often lie.
You know, we missed a trick. Should have sent you in there. That would have been a masterstroke.
No!
Have you ever heard of GSA, genetic sexual attraction? It's a syndrome in which two siblings meet after years, sometimes their whole lives apart. They fall hopelessly in love with each other. Well, think about it. My soulmate, my other half.
He came from Scotland. That's all. Her dad gave him a job.
But there has to be some connection, hasn't there? Well, what made him take that job?
I don't know. Niall's mum did his accounts, or
think a career in CID's out of the question.
Well, do you know what, Miss Marple? It's none of our business. We've done enough. Let's just leave well alone.
Is he breathing?
What's happened?
He was fine. He was just coughing really badly and then just went stiff and fell over.
Okay.
Yeah, he's less and less responsive.
Okay, he must be bleeding from inside somewhere.
Okay, can you page Dylan now? Okay, Owen? Owen, can you hear me? Okay, his GCS is falling.
Excuse me.
Yeah, he's tender in the upper right quadrant.
Fluid in Morrison's patch.
Yeah, with the Morchios, he has hepatosplenomegaly. He's stable. The surgeon's going to come downstairs and take him up to theatre. He's going to be okay.
For now. These are those complications because of that syndrome, right? That's what you meant.
Yes.
He's never going to be like other children.
It's Mum. I'll just take us outside.
Andy, listen, I hope I'm not speaking out of turn, but you knew Niall's mother, didn't you? And she was your accountant.
What are you suggesting? She worked for me for a month in 1981. I was born in 1979. That's 2 years before I even met her.
Okay, I'm sorry. I had to ask.
And call my wife.
Tom? Now McCribben's notes.
Thank you. Won't be a sec.
Couldn't tell her. She's so unwell as it is. What is it?
Look, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. I really don't. And, well, if I'm barking up the wrong tree, it doesn't matter anyway.
Just spit it out.
Niall. It says here he wasn't born in 1979. It says he was born in 1981.
Oh, my God.
My dad, he died when I was 3. He died of a heart attack. But you and my mum...
It was just one lapse. I met you as a baby. If I'd have known
That would have
then...
been my brother, Gary.
Look, for God's sake, now, why did you lie about your age?
Because you had to be 18 to work
I would
behind
never
the
have
bar.
given you the job,
He's
then.
so
We're
nice.
brother and sister.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'll just be outside.
Dr. Kent,
Yes?
it's just... we were trying for another baby.
Could you be pregnant?
I don't know.
Well, we better get you tested.
It's the truth, isn't it? You find it.
Well, I gave her the pregnancy test and just... Oh, what a mess.
Tom, you did everything you could.
Yeah, well, sometimes the truth is overrated. Mrs. McCrimmon? Mrs. McCrimmon? Mrs. McCrimmon?
Negative. Thank you.
I just wanted to say that you two did nothing wrong. I don't often say this, but if you need anything, any advice, any help with genetic testing...
Thank you, but I'm not sure we're going to find out. Maybe we won't have any more children, but that little guy there, he's going to need us. Both of us. Maybe just leave it at that.
Okay. Take care.
Didn't realize you were such a romantic.
Yes, she did. She doesn't just kiss anyone, Tom.
You be careful, man.
sorry, Mac. You're
Oh, Mac. How the hell did you manage that?
doing his fartlets.
Fartlex. It's a training injury. I just hope it's not broken.
It's probably just a strain.
What's all this about?
I don't know. Bonhomie at the end of an otherwise depressing day.
Dylan,
Yes.
I'll go for it.
Go for what?
Puppy love. Can't you tell when someone fancies you?
Yeah, well, there goes a marathon. Maybe I should start with a fun run.
Or the walkathon for OAPs.
Shall we? We still have an hour of light left.
I wouldn't want to waste your time.
It's fine. I have to take Ziggy out anyway.
Look, it's never going to happen. You and me are doing it. It's never going to happen.
Amanda, don't let him get to you. You know what you need? A drink. On me.